Now there are three words that are translated hell in the Bible, three Greek words. Now when you look at the King James translators, a lot of them had preconceived ideas, presupposition, and biases, and because of these biases, they would translate certain words in the Bible to suit their beliefs, like the word soul. Instead of using life or creature, they would use the word soul because they believed in the immortality of the soul. And same thing with hell. Three of these Greek words they translated it as hell because they believed in a place of eternal torments. But what are these three Greek words? The first word is Hades, and it's equivalent to the Hebrew word Sheol in the Old Testament, and it just means the grave. That's all it means. The second word, which doesn't even talk about men, it actually talks about the angels that sinned. In 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, verse 4, it says this, "For if God spared not the angels that sinned," so it's talking about angels, not men, "but cast them down to hell." Now when you read in the Gospels, Jesus Christ of Nazareth said that he saw Satan the devil fall as lightning down to this earth. Revelation the 12th chapter, we see the dragon fall from heaven, and he drew with his tail the third of the stars with him, and stars are symbols of angels, and he got cast down to this earth. So what does it mean here? For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell. God cast them down to this earth. This word hell is Tartarus, and it just means a condition of restraint. God cast the angels that sin, which are now demons and Satan the devil, down to this earth, and he locked them on this earth, and their influence cannot pass the boundaries of this earth. It is a condition of restraint. So they are on this earth in that condition. So it's not even speaking about men, it's speaking about the angels that sinned. The third word is Gehenna. And Gehenna was the Valley of Hinnom in Jerusalem. And that was the place where the town dumps smoldered, and dead bodies were thrown in there as well. And the fire was continually burning because it was continually fed by the trash, by the dead bodies. And God said, in that place, in that same place, the wicked are going to go, and they are going to burn, and they are going to burn up and become ash, and they won't exist any longer. So what you see with the trash is going to happen to the wicked. They are going to burn up and become ash. And when Jesus spoke of Gehenna, the disciples could look over his shoulder, and there it was, Gehenna, the Valley of Hinnom. In that place, the wicked are going to be burnt up and become ash. And I want to show you the scripture from Malachi, the 4th chapter. Here it speaks about that day of the wicked. In Malachi, the 4th chapter, verse 1, God says this, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble." So they're not in a place of eternal torments where they're burning and popping and fizzing, but they're not consumed. They're just tortured forever and ever and ever. It's just not going to happen. They are stubble. "And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Eternal of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch." And then a little later on in verse 3, it says this, "And ye," talking about the righteous from verse 2, "ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet, in the day that I shall do this, saith the Eternal of hosts." So the wicked are going to become ashes under the soles of the feet of the righteous.